Alright, so another rapture dream. This is February 1st. I'm outside like on a patio with two other guys, and we're talking about the state of the nations. Next thing you know, a guy runs past us on a horse. He's riding past us. I don't know why. I think it's the rapture. I run outside. I'm out on the field, which is like it was like a forest. And anyway, so next thing you know, he's doing a U-turn. He's coming back, and he runs past me. And this is where I see him. And he's prancing around like this. He's doing that with his hands. I don't know. He was doing that with his hands, going back and forth while his eyes are closed. You know, he's blind. And he wasn't riding right. You know, you don't ride a horse like that. Not only that, though, his movements were weird. And I caught automatic, by that, like that few seconds, I already knew he was a fake Jesus. And he runs past me. And then, you know, I yelled to the guys, hey, it wasn't the rapture. It was okay. And, you know, I don't know. I heard other people talking about seeing a fake Jesus a lot. I heard it like 2-3 times. But anyway, you know, I don't know if, you know, by your name, you get to do a picture and they had like a fake Jesus. It wasn't like that. He looked just like Jesus. The only way I could tell who he was by his actions, the way he was acting. I knew it wasn't him by the way he was acting. Anyway, after he gets out the picture, that's when a light line hits. And I see it real, you know how light lines are, and I see the lights up the sky real quick. And right after that, I see Jesus, and now he's riding in the sky. And there's no clouds, there's nothing. It's just him. And I see him, and no angels. It's just him. He's on a horse, and he's riding. And he's riding fast. He's like, I don't know if you know, you grab the scraps, and you're like in front of, you're like hugging the horse, and you're like that. He's riding like that. He's riding fast. And he's going, and I see him. This is the first dream I ever see Jesus. And he looked just like, I don't know. Like, I heard people say that, where he looks just like, I don't know how you picture Jesus. And that really is how he looked it. Like, it wasn't, I didn't really see anything where I was like, you know, this is different, this is different. Like, his hair was long, too, where, I don't know, I heard other people say he was short. I seen it long. And it was, like, past his shoulders. It was, like, long. And the only difference between him and the other one is how they're writing and how they're, like, acting. You know, not only that, he had the power. He's in the sky. And he had, like, a thing around his head. I don't know if it was a thorn, tell you the truth, or a band, but he had like something around his head. And then, so he's riding, he passes me by, I see him, and all I think of, I think this, Jesus Christ is my Lord. That's all I thought of. And I said it in my head. Next thing you know, boom, I get sucked up. Which, you know, somebody talked about the harpazo. It means like a great snatching away. And it's like a violent taking away. And it was like that. Like, it was just like, as soon as I thought that, boom, I got sucked up. And nothing grabbed me. It was like just getting pushed by air. I don't know how to explain. But man, I got sucked up. I knew it was by force. I knew it was like a force that pushed me. Next thing you know, while this is happening, I get to see like a picture of his face. Like, I get it. And I see him like he's in pain. And then, I don't know. I heard plenty of people talking about they're in hell and they see and Jesus is with them. He's showing them around. And how they're like he's crying, you know. And, you know, and then you read other comments where you see people like they're happy people are going to hell and this and that. It's like, you don't understand Jesus, man. Because Jesus doesn't want, one, to go there. Two, like, he's sad. Like, he doesn't go, he doesn't get happy. He doesn't go, you know, he's sad for them. He's crying for them, you know. They're lost to him forever, you know. He will never get to know them again. Okay, so that's what I got from that. And then, now I want to read to you Matthew 24:23. So this is what I got from my dream. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not, for there shall rise false Christs and false prophets, and show great wonders and signs, and so much that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. Behold, I had told you before. There is a fake Jesus that's going to come, and he's going to come with power. It's going to be fake. Jesus warned you right there. And look at that. What happened? The false Jesus came first. I didn't see no miracles or nothing, but you know, I was deceived. Well, I ran out. I didn't even know what it was, but somehow I knew it was the rapture, and I'm running out. So I got deceived. And what happened? He says, do not go out and seek him. You know, wherever they say he is, don't follow him. And look at that. I went out there and followed him. And it wasn't until later, because, you know, looking at the backside of him riding the horse, I didn't realize. It wasn't until he runs in front of me that I see, oh, now it's the fake Jesus. It wasn't until, you know, after. You know, I got caught. I got caught after. So it wasn't until later that I seen his true act. I seen how he acted, and I knew who he was. And he looked just like Jesus. The only difference was he has a crown. Jesus, the real Jesus, had a crown, and the way they're writing and the way they're acting. So by his actions, we're gonna know who he is. Which the Bible tells you that by their fruits you shall know them. It's by their fruits. Okay. Okay, and then wherefore if they say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he in the secret chamber, believeth not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So you see that? That means it's coming quickly. And you see that? The lightning came, and what happened right after that? Jesus came. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So there's a rapture dream. He's not showing me like the complete whole rapture, you know. It's not like he's showing me, you know, where it says the stars are gonna fall from heaven. I believe those are meteors and they're gonna hit the earth. There's gonna be a bunch of them. I didn't see that. I didn't see the angels. I didn't see the trumpet. But in other dreams, I have seen, you know, the angels. So he's like showing me little things. He's showing me that right there. So what's gonna happen? A false Jesus is gonna come. He's gonna deceive the people just by how he looks. All you have to do, you know, he's gonna look like Jesus. I believe so many people are going to be deceived just like that. But not only that, what happens? He's going to do the miracles. And then this is where a lot of these, you know, this is where you're going to need the Holy Spirit and the Bible to be like, say, that's not him. That's not the real Jesus. And then what happens after the false Jesus comes? As soon as he leaves, what happened? Jesus comes and he's going to rapture his true bride. And then woe onto the earth. So, you know, God bless you. I hope this helps you. I hope this motivates you, you know. I don't know, some dude was talking about he never got a rapture dream. And I remember just writing, did you ask God for one? And he goes, you know, it's like he didn't even think of it. So I don't know. If you guys want a rapture dream, ask him for it. I never really asked him for it. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, but I don't know. Like he gave me that rapture dream. I was just so excited. So, you know, ask him for a rapture dream, so you could be excited and be motivated and, you know, keep going. God bless you guys.